Hello there, and welcome to another episode of Regular Beer Reviews, where regular doesn't refer to the beers being reviewed, but to the reviewer myself. I'm Jesse, and tonight I'm going to be reviewing a beer that I have never had before. This is another one from the Erie Brewing Company, but unlike the previous ones that I've done, this one wasn't given to me. This was actually suggested by a guy that I met today, actually. William from the ABC in Yulee. This is Old Red Cease and Desist, and I want to give a shout out to William. This guy knows his fucking alcohol. He's very knowledgeable. So, thank you for suggesting this to me. Thank you for giving me the recommendation, I guess, to try it. Anyway, Cease and Desist Ale from the Erie this is Old Red Cease and Desist Ale from the Erie Brewing Company, Erie, Pennsylvania. Beer Advocate gives it a 79, which is okay, and that's with 180 ratings. The Bros give it a 64, which is poor, but Rate Beer gives it a 72 overall with a 42 for the style. So overall it has average ratings, but that doesn't mean anything. Each opinion is its own. So it has an ABV of 10.1%, so it is a big beer. The availability is winter. It's a winter seasonal. The style is a Scotch ale, and it has 35 IBUs. Now let's look at a quick descript from Rate Beer. It says, "We heavy ale, powerful caramel malt, powerful caramel malt, flavor finishing climactically with a smooth warming sensation. Deep red, 19.9 degrees." And it was previously called Red Rider Big Beer. So anyway, yeah, let's crack this open. Now, he told me that this, as he put it, William said, this SOB is awesome. So, I'm hoping that this beer is amazing. He gave me a good recommendation, and again, this guy seemed to know what he was talking about when he talked about his alcohol. So, let's get this poured. Very, very nice pour. Seems to have a medium body. Not super thin, not super thick. Right where you would want it to be. It says, we heavy ale. It's a Scotch ale, so yeah, right where you would want it to be for Scotch ale. Nice amber color. Copper tones coming through. I'd say medium, moderate, somewhere around there. Right in the middle. Carbonation coming up. It has a nice half-finger head. Very light tan, beige. Seems pretty frothy. It's dissipating rather quickly into a frothy ring. Let's get a nose on this. Smells good. It smells malty, slightly caramely, very toffee. It's very much like a toffee malt, slightly caramely. Yeah, whatever that word is, caramely, caramelly, whatever. Smelling those slight caramel malts. That's weird. I'm smelling some pininess there. Yeah, smells like the hops at the end. I'm smelling some pininess. I'm almost smelling nuttiness, though, which is weird for this type of beer, but it's like a pecan or something. And there's almost, there's a floral note to it too. It's not super heavy, but it's definitely there. It's almost like a tinniness too from metal. But one thing that I'm not smelling, which I have to say they did a great job on, is the alcohol content. Because at 10.1%, that's something you would expect to smell. So anyway, let's go ahead and jump into this. Oh, wow. I gotta be honest. Even though the guy did recommend me he said it was amazing, I had kind of low expectations. Thinking that, because at 10, strictly based on the alcohol content, because usually beers that are at 10.1% that aren't either Saisons or Imperial Stouts or Imperial IPAs, usually they can't hold that alcohol content well. But this is actually really good. I don't taste any alcohol. I'm tasting a nice malt profile. It's sweet, slightly bready, but there's a good caramel character or caramel. I switch it up. Caramel, caramel, it's the same fucking word. Um, there's a good caramel profile to it. Maybe a little bit of toffee. I am tasting those hops in the background. Very light. I mean, like, so light. But I can taste the floor. No bitterness, really, like, that I would contribute to the hops. But a little bit of floralness that I definitely would. There is that nuttiness that I picked up in the smell. There's a little bit of nuttiness. Like, almost like pecans or something. In the flavor. Very light, though. It's slightly bready on the flavor, but I mean altogether though it's well balanced. There's almost even slight. Let me hold. There's almost even slight spice notes of like cloves or something. Very light. It's cloves, nutmeg. Very light, but kind of mid to back of the palate, but like undertones. Cloves, nutmeg, very light hints of it. Altogether, I think this is a well-balanced beer. I think it has moderate complexity. I think it's pretty good. I think I'm going to give Old Red Cease and Desist Ale. I mean, I wouldn't say it was fucking awesome, but I would say that this beer definitely deserves an 8 out of 10. That's a B from me. This is a good beer. Like, I would buy this again, easily. This is a good beer. I like this beer. Thank you, William. This is a good beer. I think it has a good body. I think it has a good mouthfeel. Altogether, I think this is a good beer. I mean, as far as a Scotch ale goes, most Scotch ale is basically just a Scottish ale. But a lot of times when I hear Scotch ale, I kind of hope for an ale that's aged in a Scotch barrel. That's not what this is. But, which I know it's not what it is, but, I mean, again, I'm no expert. If there's some chance that this is aged in a Scotch ale, I gotta say, sorry guys, you did a bad fucking job. I don't taste any Scotch. But again, that's just a side note. I know it's not aged with Scotch. But, as far as a Scotch ale goes, though, this, I mean, it's not the best I've ever had, but this is a damn good example. This is good. Sweet. I love that caramel malt. This is a good beer. I would definitely buy this again. Again, I'm gonna give Old Red Cease and Desist Wee Heavy Ale an 8 out of 10, and I absolutely love the fact that at 10.1%, it does not have any alcohol flavor. It doesn't have any alcohol aroma. Slightest bit of an alcohol burn, the slightest bit, but this is a really good beer. I really like this beer. I'm gonna buy it again. I suggest that you pick it up. This is a good beer. Old Red Cease and Desist Ale. Wee Heavy Ale, even at that. So, I mean, this is a great beer. One of the best you can get. Best you ever. So, I really like this beer. So, again, thank you, William, for recommending this beer to me. I'm glad I picked it up. I'm going to be coming back to ABC. I want you to give me more recommendations. I'm going to pick up some more beers that you suggest to me, so because I like this one. So, 8 out of 10. Again, that's a B for me for Old Red Cease and Desist Ale. This is a really good beer. I like it. So, thank you for watching, and keep watching again for more reviews. Prost. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's tasty. I thought I ended the video already, but I didn't. That's okay, though, because I'm going to do it now.